Hello everyone. Last 2-3 years I made a video on why I didn't see the sense in leaving Nigeria because I believe in the country and I don't believe in staying in somebody else's country for 2-3 years looking for a visa.
Somebody like me, personally, I'm not really interested in the fact like when I have the money, I'm going to do dual citizenship for as many countries as I can. I'm going to citizenship by investment, but I don't necessarily feel I have to go and study somewhere and then I have to be there, follow the syllabus, pay you tens of thousands of dollars, and then after I start hustling for permanent residency, I have to stay a particular amount of years. I don't necessarily work with that type of restraint.
And I think I almost ate those words up. But the truth of the matter is that nothing has changed. I still believe in Nigeria. Even though I moved to the UK, or I am in the UK, I don't consider myself as having jackpot, as the popular mantra goes. I consider myself to be doing a program and also to be getting enough information and knowledge to upskill and also to provide better for the market. The truth of the matter is that, I was speaking to a client yesterday and he was like, okay, he's building in Lekki and he's going to establish it and he wants to run an Airbnb. And I told him, sir, I'm on ground. It's just 6 hours. Anything you want to do, I'm going to do. But today is a Sunday. I'm recording this video on a Sunday. And, as a person of faith, I just wanted to, talk about why I still have faith in my country, why I still have faith in Nigeria. And if you read the Bible is a book of immigrants. A whole lot of the stories in the Bible, the story of Israel, the story of Esther, the story of David, the story of Joseph, the story of Isaac. These are stories of immigrants that went to another place and then got success, God blessed them, and then they were still able to go back to their own place and establish something. And that's a core advocacy of mine, advocating for Nigerians in the diaspora to invest. And a video that I did recently that kind of had a lot of comments. People say, oh, you're talking about investing in Nigeria, meanwhile you're in the UK. Talking about faith transcends whatever is going on at the moment. So there was a time Isaac had to go to Egypt, Abraham had to go to the Philistines, David had to go to the Philistines, and Esther had to go to another land, and they were able to get so much success there. The next 2 generations of Nigerians would probably not have any ties because everybody's sending their kids abroad, everybody wants to go abroad right now, and maybe your children would have some interest, but their children's children probably have no attachment or ties to Nigeria in another 2 generations. So we are literally wiping up an entire dynasty, so to speak, if we do not make concerted efforts and intentionally say that we're still going to invest. Obviously, investing right, investing in a way that makes sense, and that's the whole point of due diligence. So we're not just saying be irresponsible with your investment. So we're not just saying just do anything, go on buy in the village. So that is another story for another day. But I saw a video on Stephen Ndoku's page where somebody spent, an Igbo man that owns a dealership, he spent $1 million on a house in the village. And he said he just probably comes there once or twice a year. And so you can't explain that kind of investment with an ROI. So there's the emotional investment, but there's the investment where you want to get cash flow. You're coming to a place like Lagos. So those 2 types of investment, just to have a route, just to have something there. When my dad retired, he just said he was going to get land. It didn't make sense to me, but he decided to get land in the village. Spent like sunken, like really, really good, and like the Igbos, they do that. So there's that part of the investment. There's also the part of the investment that is going to give you returns. You go to major cities like Abuja, you go to cities like Lagos, you go to River State. River State is coming up right now, and you invest in these places either to flip or to get cash flow. But it will be remiss of us to just forget about, there's somebody that inspired me very much. I always say that this is an apolitical channel, but it's the man called Peter Obi. And then when he brought out his finances and he spent 800 million naira in his campaign, even though he was going against kind of like a losing game. We'll be working here, try to build like a bridge. So Nigerians in the diaspora, I want to invest, Nigerians in Nigeria. And if you want me to come to your city, you can literally just tell me. Some people like that one-on-one stuff. Just book my flight and I'll be there. And doing like we're gonna be scaling in such a way that is crazy, because there's lots of interest in the market now. The market is rebounding. We are getting more and more demand, more and more inquiries. And so now is a good time to consider investing in Nigeria. And this is my homely of faith. Thank you so much for watching. This is Ownahome.ng TV show here. Ownahome, believe owning a home, owning a property should not make you lose sleep. So we're committed to giving you the very best property recommendations and inside the real estate gist. Kindly like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you at the very next video. Bye-bye.